Hello, thanks for joining again, guys. Had a really good question. This client's question was, my pet dog does not play with our toys. Is there anything I can do to help? That was a good question. We'll do the best we can in answering it. So, it's a little bit of a loaded question. It's not always that simple, but kind of where I would go with this a little bit more is every dog, every cat has their own personalities. For example, with cats, some cats will go drink out of the water bowl, no problem, and it's great and they love it. Other cats, they'll do it because they have to and they have to. But if you put a waterfall, they will drink a lot more water. So there's personal preference is where I'm headed with that. So the same kind of applies with canines as well. So your pet, you got to kind of know your pet and you got to figure out what works best for your pet. Just because your pet, you may have one dog that loves to play fetch. Like that is a reward, that is exciting. They love to play fetch. They will play fetch all day long if you can throw the ball all day long. Other dogs, they want to go on their walk and that's what they want to do. Other dogs, that is not their motivation. They would rather sit there and eat chips per se. Don't give them chips. Eat cookies, they're couch potatoes. They want to sit in the window and look out, and that's what they want to do. Some dogs love squeaky toys. Some dogs hate them. Some love peanut butter, some don't. Some treats, like they like this flavor, some don't. You're kind of getting what I'm saying. So kind of to answer that question, it's a very good question, but you need to know your pet and what is rewarding to them. There are some pets, they could care less about play. They just want attention and cuddles and hugs and kisses. Others, no, they'd rather you throw the ball for them and go play and go do that. Others, they just want to be left alone and they just want to be fed treats, and that's what it is. So if your pet doesn't like playing with the toys you have, try different toys, try different styles, try different things. The sky is the limit. But ultimately, your pet, that just might not be your pet. Your pet may not want to play with toys and do that kind of thing. So you can try other environmental enrichment things, like the Kongs are an easy common one. Get peanut butter, put it in the freezer, do that. There's all kinds of other ways where you can entertain them while feeding them. I like little PVC pipe tricks. We'll get a PVC pipe. Yeah, it only works with dry food. Sorry for you canned folk, but dry food works better for treat things or environmental enrichment stuff with the PVC pipe. But you get a PVC pipe, cut it about a foot or two, depending on the size of your dog. Drill holes in it big enough for one, maybe two pieces of dog food to roll out at a time. One side you glue the cap on, the other side is a screw top, and therefore you have somewhere to dump the food in. You dump it in there, put the screw on, set it down. Your food motivated dogs, if you're trying to lose weight, it's a really good trick too. They're getting fed because they like food, and they're exercising and getting environmental enrichment by knocking that thing around, and they're getting entertained for usually 30 to 45 minutes, and works really well for a lot of pets. And it's cheap and it doesn't break very easily. So it's very nice. For those feline owners out there who are trying to kind of get their patients a little more active, you're a little bit different. Those are predators by nature. I mean, how many of you have had felines that you find a lizard on your doorstep or a bird? They bring you gifts, is what clients say. Well, a lot of those are predatory and they want to hunt. You can do that with your canned food or dry food. You just get a paper towel or a napkin, and you kind of just hide it around the house in different areas. Downside of that is if you forget it, it may get a little stinky because it dried out, and then you hid cat food all over the house, and then you got to worry about other things finding it. But that's something else you can kind of do for those felines or even dogs to kind of give them environmental enrichment and a little seeking and a reward for when they're actually patrolling the perimeter or going to different places. So try that. Let us know how it goes, guys. And thanks for your comments. We appreciate them.